Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Wild Arms. In the last episode, we did a lot actually. We got a new giant golem and wandered around with it for a bit. Made our way to the town of Caront, where we found out that there were a bunch of orphans, that Rudy's grandfather Zeppet had taught him how to, well, basically be a man, and had trained a bunch of armed meisters around the world. And we also found out that Jane Maxwell was Calamity Jane, and also lover of orphans and funder of orphanages everywhere. And finally, we went through the sacred shrine, picked up some treasures, and came here to the Epitaph Sea, where we've picked up more treasures. Now we come here to a bunch of books. Now you talk to one of these books and you see erotica. Ooh. But if you try to read it, no erotica for you. Now, incidentally, there is a side quest in Alter Code F where you can in fact read that book. If you do so, with 3 male characters in your party, you will enter into a boss battle where you can win an X-File key against a collection of porno mags. I kid you not, you fight porno mags. Anyway, use handpan to hit the switch here, and we run into this room where we see a handpan chest. Open it up for Metal Bird. This book contains theories and applications for the flying machine known as the Metal Bird. Go figure. Alright, so it reveals a switch, which handpan can also press. Alright, now let's go this way here. And we find a battle with a bunch of Milk Lewises. And we find some treasure. The Mystic Apple and the Agile Apple. Nice. So that switch we hit moves the door up here. So go ahead and talk to the machine. Password? The ones who seek the ocean wind, you shall receive the gift of flight. Now we just heard talk about a machine called the Metal Bird that apparently flew around, so let's go ahead and put that in, shall we? Let's see. Metal Birdio. And apparently it did something because things are moving and bookcases are moving. Okay. Alright, so I guess that works. So we get to go upstairs. Now, go ahead and head around here. And you might have noticed this door down here, which we can't go in yet. So just head up this way, and let's go upstairs. Now, head upstairs here, and we whistle around this direction, and we see a duplicator door, which, unfortunately, we don't have a duplicator, so we'll have to come back to that a little bit later. But we also have the conveyor belt. Head over this way. And fight a new enemy, the big bad Storm Drake. Looks scary, doesn't he? Fortunately though, as we will find out, this boy is bigger bark than bite, especially when Cecilia tosses some ice cubes at him. And Jack critical hits him in the... I really don't want to speculate where they're hitting him, but you can, well, pretty well figure things out, I guess. Anyway, that's easy enough, and we get lots of experience and a little bit of money for hitting him in the man parts, I guess. So, go up here, good God, listen to me. Go up here and grab the skates for Rudy, which can maneuver through different terrains without being affected by damage zones on the ground. Yay! But, more importantly, we come to the conveyor belt here. We can equip Jan's skates on Rudy, and we can just breeze right through them. Now, you notice Jan duplicator door, and if you'll recall, there was a path down at the bottom there, which we could actually get to. So I'm actually going to go ahead and escape, but not leave. And then we are going to head this way and see if we can take that path. And now, hit the skates this direction, and we get 2 treasure chests, a duplicator, and a talisman, which, if you equip it on somebody, let's equip it on, say, Cecilia, recover HP/battle turn and step. In other words, she will recover HP every turn and every step she takes. Hence the explanation, I guess. So let's go ahead and equip it on her just a moment just to show it off for you. Skate back up here. And we take a look, and she's regained 8 hit points. Now, I'm not going to leave this on her long term because really, We don't overly need to, but still, there you have it. Now I'm going to go ahead and head back up to the duplicator door, but I don't want to put you guys through that, so I will be up there and I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, we're back at the duplicator door, and one thing I didn't mention about the skates before I went whistling off was, when you use them, you do not run into random encounters. So if you want to use these babies to travel around and not have to fight anything, you can actually do that. Now, let's go ahead and use that duplicator that we just picked up as I skip right past it, and get ourselves some... Well, let's get ourselves some battles against a couple of Habarims and a Zone Maker, and Rudy joining the 26 Club. Yeah, we'll have to try to catch Cecilia up at some point, I think. So, pick up the treasures. We have Bullet Clip, Secret Sign, and a Crest Grab, which is pretty much the holy trinity of treasures in this game, I think. You always seem to see them together. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back down here as we exploit our new nifty roller skates to the greatest of abandon. Except here. Alright, now hit the roller skates and go down here and pick up this treasure. Full revive, which is always nice. Alright, well, we've got 2 of those. Okay, I didn't realize we had more than 1. And head up the ladder. And head up the ladder again. Now, go ahead, roll over here as we examine the beautiful landscape right there. And equip this new, not that way, equip this new shield on Rudy, because that's what that is for. That's for him. Alright, check up on our luck. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, good enough. And then head in this way. Now, don't go up the stairs just yet. Head over this way where we see a bunch of machines sitting around. Now, remember that wind-up key we had? Go ahead and start using that thing because we still have it. There we are. And then use it on this one. And then use it on this third one. And then try to leave. And, uh-oh, that's not good. Kablooey! Wow, I didn't think it would blow up. The explosion occurred because of a buildup of internal pressure. What? In English, please! English! The energy level got too high in too close of a space. Do you know what happens when energy overloads? You got it. It blows up. I'm going to apply that knowledge to a new fast draw technique. Fast draw! Hey, I have to say, Jack is pretty creative with these fast draw hints here. And it's 10 HP, or 10 magic points, so not too bad. Now that we've got that, head up here. And before you step much further, I recommend very strongly that you get yourself healed up. Why? Well, we'll see in just a moment. Of course, good reason, obviously. So head up the... Not that. Head up the stairs, and head up more stairs, and we're going to treasure! And an echoing voice. Human warriors. What do you wish to carve in this epitaph? This is the resting place for the dreams of the sea, wind seekers. Hello, Boomerang. A new demon? But this one seems a little different. I see that you have followed Luceid's directions well. Luceid? The Guardian of Desire? Why? Why are you siding with the demons? My name is Boomerang. Here's a little something I've cooked up for your party. And for the first time, we get to fight Boomerang. Now this is, I'm going to go ahead and say it, this is going to be a pretty tough fight. I might be leaning on the edge of my seat for this one. Now, you may look at it and go, well, hey, you should obviously go after Boomerang first, right? Wrong. First off, obviously, lucky card. But you want to focus your attention on Luceid. Why? Because Boomerang has attacks that only hit one member of the party, albeit pretty hard, but only one member. Luceid can hit everybody, so you want to take out old Wolfie here first. Now, I'm going to go ahead, and I don't remember if I really need to slow these guys down, but I'm certainly, okay, yeah, I do. But definitely slow them down first to keep from things getting too far out of hand, unless they are about to go ahead and get out of hand. Wowee. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. In essence, if you can afford it, Slash Rave is the fast draw you want to go with here. because especially if your luck is up, then you can definitely stand to gain some pretty good measure of damage from that if you want to. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Heal Blade right now because I want Cecilia to go ahead and slow down Boomerang too, since he attacks very quickly. Both of them do, I mean, as you noticed, but definitely you want to get them both slowed down before they can really do too much damage to you and you not be able to do anything about it first. Okay, that actually worked a bit better than I thought it would. Now, Luceid has only really used Black Fang right now, but you notice that hits harder than the Crescent Fang does with Boomerang. Another reason why you want to devote most of your attention to taking out Luceid here. Now, let's go ahead and Slash Rave again, and I'm going to put Cecilia on... Yeah, let's put her on healing duty for now, just because I don't want to take any risks until Luceid's out of the picture. Oh, that didn't work too well. Oh, actually, it did work okay. But until Luceid's out of the picture, I want to be a bit more single-minded, and I also want to be very conservative. Once Luceid's out of the picture, we can be a little more haphazard or casual with our approach. But right now... Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. And that's another tendency you see... Oh, crap, I didn't anticipate that. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, well, alright, well, we can get around that. Go ahead and keep attacking with Rudy, and I'm going to... I'm going to go ahead and use a full revive, because I don't have very many of them. I don't have very many revive fruits either, though, so I guess it's really 6 half dozen. But I want to make sure that if Cecilia gets double teamed like that again, that she doesn't collapse after the first one at least. Okay, so Luceid is getting down a little bit, but once I can take Luceid out, this thing will get a little bit better. And good, he actually split up his attack this time, although it doesn't really leave either of us in terribly good shape. Oh, like I said, tough battle. This is probably the hardest battle we've had so far. So I'm actually going to focus both of these two on healing duty and keep up the attack with Rudy. I don't really know exactly what level you're expected to fight this battle at, but I'm at a pretty decent level. I haven't gone out of my way to grind, but I also haven't gone out of my way to avoid enemies either, so it should be in decent shape. Now, okay, if he can attack Rudy... Oh god, that hurt. This actually, though, might be manageable. Somewhat. Okay, well, anyway, it's at least sort of doable here. I'm actually going to take the step of using Rocket Launcher without aim, or without arm affiliation or whatever. Lock on, that's it. Blech. Just because I want to kind of exert as much force as I can to try to get Luceid out of the picture immediately, and Sonic Vision should help with that, I think. Yeah, good, there goes Luceid. Okay, whew, this battle's about to get a lot easier. Because, like I mentioned, Boomerang can only take out one party member, or can only hit one party member at a time, and you noticed Boomerang Dynamic is his strongest attack, but the rest of them aren't overly bad. I mean, especially the original Fang there, the Black Fang, wasn't too much to really shake a stick at, so that's manageable. That I can work with. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take the opportunity to see if I can learn this fast draw now that I have a little bit of breathing room. I'm going to go ahead and keep Cecilia on healing duty, though, just in case. Okay, so in essence, I mean, you noticed when Boomerang was talking earlier, he had in fact fought with the humans, but now he's fighting on the side of the demons, not because he has any sort of affiliation with demons, or because he likes them or anything like that, but simply because he craves battle, and he wants to find somebody who can match him in regards to martial prowess. So, we get to be the ones who try to prove ourselves in that right now, I guess. There you go, Jack. Critical hit. Now, you notice it's kind of hard to tell with Boomerang whether he's actually dead or not, because he just stands still the whole darn time. Unlike other monsters where they're twitching and moving, and then when they stop twitching and moving, they're, well, dead. Alright, Crescent Fang is... not too bad. Okay, we can continue after healing Rudy, of course. We can continue on the path that we have here. Although I can hit Boomerang with Sonic Vision now. I'm actually going to keep Jack on the trail trying to learn his new fast draw, just to see if I can get it in this battle, while we're, of course, a captive audience here. Alright, I don't think Boomerang should have too much left, but still, you definitely want to keep applying the HP hurt as you can. Alright, so just regular attack with him, I guess, and keep trying to learn that fast draw. Let's see, I can actually attack a little bit now, I guess. I'll go ahead and spit fire at him, although I don't think that's going to do too much good. Jack doesn't seem to be having too much luck learning that fast draw either, doggone it. Oh well. Anyway, once you really get to this point in the fight, it's not to say that the fight's over, because you can still get in trouble if you're not really careful. But the hardest part of this battle, once you take Luceid out, the hardest part is definitely over. So just, in essence, keep on plying away at him and see what it yields. See if you end up finishing the guy off, and you should be able to within a few turns of taking out the Guardian of Desire. I think after this turn, I'm just going to give up the trying to teach Jack the fast draw approach. And now I'm definitely going to heal Cecilia. Very much so. I'm going to give up the healing, or give up the learning the fast draw approach. Just go ahead and hit him with Sonic Vision, and then cure Cecilia so that things don't get too out of hand with her. Although it might actually not be necessary. Well, I don't know. Again, hard to tell. Boomerang stands still. Doesn't have the usual death animation, I suppose. Alright, well that was a very well-timed heal. Especially since he throws Crescent Fang at her, so I'll be healing her again. Alright, regular hit with you. Let's try to learn that one more time. And we're going to cure Cecilia, just again to make sure that things don't go too awry. And looks like that's it. Pathetic fools going up against the demon race. Alright, 5,600 experience with Cecilia leveling up. Nice, but no money. Boo. The cycle of desire never ends. Luceid lives. And there she is. If you wish to defeat me, you must attain the miracle you seek. If you can win that for yourself, I shall appear again. So, off he goes. He was just testing us. Yep. But we pick up the rune drive, which is what we were looking for in our quest here. So let's go ahead and escape out, and we can make our way back out of here, which we've already gotten the duplicator and such, so we don't need to stay here any longer. Let's go ahead and make our way back to Court Syme. And fortunately, it's not too long of a journey, whether by golem or by foot. So let's go ahead and head in here. And we will go ahead and rest up and get arms restocked and all that razzmajazz. Yes. Let's go ahead and head over to the mansion and inform Nikolai of our success. Oh, no. Go. Run! There we go. I guess I could have just used the skates. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, McDullen, what are you doing here? The orphans will be coming to the party as well. Party? What party? Nobody told me about any party. Hey! Where's the invitations? I don't know, let's see if we... Jane, party? I was opposed to today's party. Again, what party? Nobody told me about a party. Anyway, you found the missing rune drive. I never thought that it would be hidden at Epitaph. I'll explain about the rune drive tomorrow. You must come. My daughter is waiting. We talked to her. We have a little banquet planned for you. Oh, sweet, party in our honor. Ha-ha! Alright, let's talk to everybody. She normally doesn't talk about... Okay, alright, sweet. Wouldn't it be fun if every day was a party? Yeah, absolutely. Except we'd run out of money. The rune drive that you have only works as part of a pair. I have the other drive of the pair. We can use the pair to unleash the true power of the Earth Golem. I will install them first thing tomorrow morning. I was hoping that I would come across something that I could do for you. Yeah, well, that works. Okay, so just whirl around and talk to everybody. My boss looks cool. It's been a while. It's good to see all of you again. Hey, when everyone is asleep, can you sneak out for a bit? Talking to Rudy, actually. I have something I need to talk to you about. Okay. Alright, so, guess we can talk to you and... Oh, okay. And we can't leave, apparently. My days are full of life. I wish she'd stay every day. Yeah, but then she can't go Calamity Jane on you and make all the money to keep you guys in play. Get out of my way, orphan. Talk to Priest, I guess. It's times like this that you get a little crazy. And we get healed. Okay, so I guess just in case we had gotten crazy, I suppose. Is it right for me to be having this much fun? Sure, why not? I mean, it is a party. That's kind of what parties are for. All the children at the orphanage are like brothers and sisters. Yeah, that is a really nice thing about it, because the orphanage seems to be very much a good place, a place of warmth and acceptance and love and fun, which is really what an orphanage should be. I mean, I've heard stories about foster children and experiences that weren't that great or not good at all, but ideally, that is what an orphanage should be, and you're just regular old Meister. Okay, now, we're not going to bother with you just yet. For some reason, I thought he had something else to say. My bad. Okay, so how do you move things forward? Well, go upstairs and talk to McDullen. Shall we wrap up the party and call it a night? Yes, we shall. Please, wait a minute. Your beds will be ready a little later. Alrighty, so we go to sleep, but, of course, we have a clandestine nighttime meeting with Jane. I feel bad making you hang out with me just because I couldn't sleep. I didn't wake anyone, did I? Woke him, I guess. Isn't it silly that Calamity Jane became a treasure hunter for a bunch of orphans? Nah. Thanks, Rudy. I knew I could count on you. We used to live in Malama, but we spent all our money taking care of the kids. We drifted all the way to this desolate place, and here we are. I hate this kind of life, but what can I do? I hate my father for giving people false hope. Kindness and care have no place in this wasteland. Now that, I think, is where I fundamentally disagree, and where Rudy certainly disagrees. He gives people hope just to have it shattered by reality. That's cruel. You're making this journey to protect Filgaia, right? Why? Why are you doing this? For money? For fame? To be a king like in the fairy tales? Any of those reasons are fine. Just don't tell me it's for some noble cause like saving the world. I dislike it when kindness is thrown at just anyone. Kindness should be personally valued and expressed only to those you care about. Otherwise, I'm hurt that you saved me just because you felt obligated to. Sometimes I think a day will come when dawn will no longer appear. Promise me, Rudy. Promise me that you're risking your life because you love Filgaia. That's a weird twist, because, I mean, she was just saying don't, and then she's saying do. I don't get it. Oh well, anyway. That's the reason why you can sacrifice so much, right? If not, I'll never be able to like you do-gooder types. Jane's words seep deep within Rudy's heart. And he gets Protector, which is his third force ability. And then Alhazad shows up to spoil the party. Great. I tend to run into these situations a lot. I came here this morning because I have a matter to discuss with the pretty lady. Could you kindly deliver the rune drive rumored to be in your mansion to us within 3 hours? If you don't deliver it, we'll slaughter everyone in sight in order to find it. Do we understand one another? I assume you'll make the right decision. Well, crap. Well, we can't just sit here. I must go wake everyone up. Okay, so off she goes. In the past, I excavated the other rune drive from another ruin. just in case, I hid the rune drive in the sacred shrine to the south in the forest. A sacred field prevents monsters from entering the shrine. We will evacuate everyone to the shrine. Please watch over the village for us. Okay. Jane, please watch over the people of the village. Gotcha. Alright, so everybody heads off, along with Jane and McDullen. It's too quiet. Are the demons late? Well, run around here. No demon. Go to the bridge. No demons. And, well, we pretty much, yeah, no demons. And no inn either. Darn it. Oh well, we're rested up anyway. Okay, so I guess we're demonless here. Next time on Wild Arms, we're gonna go to the Sacred Shrine and see if everybody is safe. So, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all later.